Hello, today we are going to look at how we can edit images using an online tool called Pixlr. You go in your browser and type in pixlr.com like that and then click enter. So it will bring an interface like this, and we have two options. Here we have Pixlr Advanced and we have Playful Pixlr, but for our case let's choose Advanced Pixlr to use it to edit our images. After clicking on Advanced Pixlr, we have Open Image. That's if your image is already saved on your computer. You click on Open Image to select the image you want to edit. So mine is already here. I click on it and then click open. So after clicking open, it will bring you different options. You can choose Ultra HD, you can choose to edit in Full HD, or you can choose to edit in web. So for our case, let's choose Full HD, and after selecting it, you click apply. So after clicking apply, our image will come where we are going to edit it from. So it's right here. We are going to use these tools on my left hand to edit this image. So the first tool is the lasso select. This tool is a freehand version which is used to define an area in any shape you can draw into your image. For example, when I select them the lasso select, I can choose to draw any shape in my image, or to remove anything I don't want to appear in my image. For example, if I don't want this green thing to appear into my image, I can easily select it and then remove it, as you can see there. So it has different types here. We have the free, we have the polygon. It's up to you to choose any. If you choose polygon, the shape will be in polygon format, as you can see, and you can remove that area as well if you want to. Then the next tool is crop. By cropping in editing, cropping can be used to reframe your entire canvas to a desired size and remove anything else. You can use crop to remove unwanted area into your image. You can also use crop to adjust the aspect ratio of the image, that is height, width, among others. So let's see how we can use crop in editing our image. For example, if I want to reduce the size of my image, I can easily crop it, as you can see. After reducing it, I then click apply. So the size will be reduced. Then the next tool is the liquify. So the liquify is used to push, pull, rotate, reflect, pucker, and blot any area of an image. So with the liquify, you can push, you can enlarge, you can shrink, you can swirl right, you can swirl left, and you can restore if you don't want the changes to appear into your image. Then you have the clone option. You can use the clone option to replicate an entire object into the image. For example, we can choose the clone option and decide to replicate this man elsewhere into our image. For example, if I select him here, I can easily replicate him this side. So if you want to replicate any object into your image, you can use the clone option. So I have cloned this man. This man is head right here. So this is the clone option. Then you have the dodge option. So this one is used to lighten or darken areas of the image, to bring out dark areas or dim the light ones. So you can change brush size and exposure settings. You can also choose to focus your lightening on shadows, midtones or highlights. So let's see how it works. The dodge option, for example, if I want to lighten this man, I can choose to lighten on his face. So you can increase on its strength and lighten him in this way. I can increase on the size of the brush as well, and it makes it simple to lighten his face. So then we have the darken. If you want to darken any object, for example, if I want to darken this man, I have darkened him. So I have darkened this one and lightened this one. So that's the dodge or burn tool. Then you have the pen. You can use different types of creative pens like web, or have crayons, we have ink, we have tail to doodle, and we have draw. So you can select any option you want and draw. In the options here, in the sketch, we have plain, we have sketchy, we have parallel, we have trail, we have shredded, we have furry, we have crayon, and we have ink. So you can choose any option you want to use to draw any shape into your image. For example, I can choose crayon and draw anything like that. Then you have the eraser. If you want to erase any object from your image, you can use the eraser. For example, if I want to erase this duplicated face, I can simply erase it. Then we have the fill. You can use it to fill an entire area of your image with the same color. For example, I can fill the background with that color. Then we have the shape. You can draw different shapes into your image if you want to. We have different shapes like rectangle, we have rounded triangle, we have circle, we have triangle, we have star, we have heart, and we have lines. You can choose to draw any shape you want. For example, if I want to draw a star into my image, I will just choose a star and draw it there. Then we have picker. You can use picker to pick colors from the image to use it with other tools. For example, I can select this and pick this color. So this color, the picked color, the green one, can be used else. For example, I can choose this, the green color here. So these different the shades will turn into green, the triadic, the tetradic, all these ones will change into green. If I choose red, they will appear in red. Then we have the marquee select. So this marquee select option, you can use it to select any area and paste it. Select any area of your image and paste it elsewhere. For example, I can select this and copy and then paste it here. So it will be pasted as you can see. Then the next tool is the wand select. The wand select helps you to choose areas with similar colors into your image. For example, if I select the wand select and click into my image, all the areas with white color here will be selected. I can choose to remove that white color or not. Then the next tool is the cutout. When you choose the cutout and select the area, the selected area will remain and the unselected areas will disappear in your image. For example, if I decide to select these ones, so the unselected areas will disappear from the image. Then you have the here. This one can be used to remove spots or unwanted objects. It can blemish and clean up the image. So you can use it to remove the unwanted. For example, if I want to make this man's face clear, I will use the heel. Then we have blur, sharpen and smudge. I can decide to make this man's face blurry, as you can see, and then sharpen this man's face in that way. Then we have the sponge or color. This one increase or decrease the vibrance, saturation and temperature into your image. For example, if I want to increase the vibrance, I will choose 2. And then saturation, I can also increase the saturation. If you want to increase it, it does that. And then we have temperature. You can also increase the temperature into your image, as you can see. Then we have the draw. So with the draw tool, you can create basic geometric shapes like lines, rectangles, rounded triangles and ellipses. You can control the opacity, border size, among others. So let's see how we can draw them. So you can draw anything you want. For example, if I want to draw a circular shape, I will draw it like that into the image. So if I don't want it, I will remove it. So that is the draw option. And then we have the color replace. So the color replace tool replaces areas under your brush with a new and desired color. For example, I can replace this color into this one. As you can see. Then another one, we have the gradient. So this tool helps you whenever you want to create gradient. We have linear and we have radial gradient. Let's look at the linear. So if I choose the linear, the foreground will be replaced by that color. If I want, you can also change the color and to green, and then choose the linear, so the image will be replaced, but it is replaced with that color because the opacity is at 100%. So let's reduce the opacity to 40% and then apply it again, so it will appear like this. Then we have the radial. So if the color is too much in the foreground, we can as well reduce the opacity to 20% and draw it again, so the color will not be much. Then you have the radio, you can as well apply the radio. Then we have the text. You can add text into your image. So this is the text box. You can delete the words coming in there and type in your desired words. For example, digital. Let me name it multimedia training. As you can see, you can edit the text with the text font type you want. For example, if I want that, you can also choose the color of the text. So I want my text to be in red. Then there is line spacing, there is letter space, there is alignment. I can align it in the center and then bold it. There is also, you can choose to make it in uppercase, then you can italicize it, as you can see. And then you have different styles. If you want background into your text, you can apply it, and then the background color can be changed. So since my text is in red, let me choose the background color to be in blue, like that, as you can see. So you can select, you can choose to move your text anywhere you want into your image. So I want it to be down there, so you can reduce on the text box so that it appears interestingly into your image. So that is the text. Then we have zoom. You can zoom in or zoom out. This is the zoom in, which is zoom plus, and then zoom minus, zoom out. So I can choose to zoom in or zoom out. We have the hand tool. You can use the hand or pan to move the viewable area when the image is zoomed in. For example, if I zoom in like this, I can use the hand tool to move the image like this and check on my words like that. So after editing, we can choose to save our image. So to save your image, you click on File and then Save. So in saving, it will bring you different options. You have JPEG, you have PNG, WebP, and PXD. So let's save our image in PNG, and you can change the aspect ratio here, image width and height. You can increase or decrease them. So after that, I can click on download. So my image will be downloaded. So that's how we can use Pixlr in editing images.